Nordstrom anniversary sale time. Let's get into it. I'm just sharing with you what caught my eye as I was scrolling through the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of items. So basically what I do is just make a list, what catches my eye, what I might want to purchase, what I might want to try on in store. And then I'll also along the way tell you like what I've purchased in years past or if this year's version. So first off is outerwear. This is always a really big seller with you guys. You guys love outerwear. I love it when I can find some great pieces in store to try them on. Some years are hit and miss. First off was this Reese belted wool blend coat. They always have a few great belted wool coats in the sale. This one really caught my eye, and this is a great brand. I'm not going to give you all the regular prices, but I will put them on the screen because that would take up a lot of time. But for instance, it's $605 regular and it will be $379 in the sale. Again, a great color. I just really liked the lines of this one. This patchwork blazer also caught my eye. I just thought it was really pretty. There's usually one or two blazers in the sale that I think are nice. I liked this one. I thought it was unique. You could pair it with a lot of different things. And then this Treasure and Bond blazer. I believe this is the exact same one that they had last year. However, it sold out very quickly. I was hoping to purchase this one. Couldn't get my hands on it. Couldn't see it in store. When you zoom in on the color, it's just a really nice neutral kind of taupe. Neutral shades. It would go with a lot of different things. So I'm glad to see it back this year. So if you guys didn't get your hands on it either, maybe try to this year. So I put a couple of faux fur jackets in here because a couple of years ago, those were really popular and they never did come back. I still have mine from, I don't know, at least I think 4 years ago. But so I found you a similar one. So there's a tan one by Sam Edelman. I thought this one was pretty. This was the first one I saw. Just thought it was a great color. These are always great around the holidays. And then this was kind of like a chevron pattern, and it's more the color of the one I purchased a couple years ago. I actually have a black one too, but the one I purchased in the sale was like a light neutral color. It was so pretty. Again, like I said, that one sold out quickly. So I thought both of these were really great. And then this wool blend pea coat by Sam Edelman caught my eye. He always has some great coats, I feel like, in the sale, always some of my favorites. But this one I kept coming back to. Like, it's kind of one of those, like, it's just, you know, you think plain, a regular coat, but something about it. I don't know if it was the color or just the styled picture, but I thought this one was really pretty. So it definitely got my attention. This Ralph Lauren trench coat. I always add a trench coat in the sale because if you don't have one, I feel like you totally need one. Whether it's like a black, navy, or tan, those are great basic colors. This one from Ralph Lauren gets my vote this year. I just thought the details on it were really pretty. You could never go wrong with Ralph Lauren. And again, give you an example, this will be $250 after the sale and it's $149. I always add a Barber jacket because I think every year they are great pieces. Sometimes you can get your hands on them, they sell out. They've always been bestsellers with you guys when I do feature them. This year's is a nice, pretty neutral color. So I really like it. I think last year they had a navy and a gray. The year before I think they had a neutral, but this one looks really pretty. I feel like every time I see these, they are just great looking coats. Of course, you can't go wrong with the brand. One of those faux fur jackets was Bernardo also. So Bernardo, Barber, those are great brands that you can get some good deals on. And then this has been in the sale before too, but I never did purchase it. And then I think when I went back to get it, I couldn't get my hands on it. So again, this is one of those, sometimes things will come back several months from now in the sale and they will go on sale again. But I don't know about you, but 9 times out of 10, I can never get my size in anything. So if you see something, that's why I would snatch it up now. So this is a Zella. It's like a long kind of bomber jacket, they call it. It's kind of quilted. It's on the thinner side, so it would be great for just that easy layering in the fall and winter, especially if it doesn't get real cold where you are, like maybe even in Florida, but you need like a lightweight jacket. I have one of these that I bought, gosh, must have been probably 3 or 4 years now in the sale, and it has by far been one of my favorite things I've ever purchased. So I say this again every year too, if you can just get that 1 or 2 items that totally make the sale and that you'll have year after year, that's what this is for. And then I also add a rain jacket because that is very popular with you guys as well. This one actually looks really, really similar to the one I own. This one's a Cole Haan. It's a packable rain jacket. It's black, has gold detail. Almost everything I'm mentioning comes in multiple colors. I'm just giving you the color I recommend. Of course, if you want another color, feel free to browse the shades. All right, moving on to sweaters, because again, this is a very popular category every year with my viewers. The Nordstrom cashmere sweater. I cannot have a sale pick without a cashmere sweater. I think I'm looking at my sweaters here. I think I have 3 colors now, a gray, a beige, tan, you know, whatever variation they have, and a black. To me, those are 3 colors that you just need in your wardrobe and you can wear them with anything. I always list this Treasure and Bond V-neck sweater because it's one of my absolute favorites. They have it in the sale every year, but the colors vary. I have like an off-white that I bought a couple years ago, and then I think I have a couple of other colors, but that off-white has always been my favorite. So they have another one similar to that in the sale this year. So I wanted to list it for you again. It's always a very popular item with you guys. And then I thought this sleeveless turtleneck sweater was pretty. You'll see I feature the skirt later on when I'm talking about dresses, but this whole outfit caught my eye. And I'll explain more about the skirt later, but I really like the sleeveless turtleneck sweater. Again, if you live in a warmer climate, this is kind of gives you that little bit of a fall feel without a full-on sweater. And I just really like this kind of in transition weather, early fall. So I thought this one was really pretty. Okay, sucker for a striped sweater. This one totally caught my eye because it's a polo style and it's stripes. It is a higher end brand. It's Rails, so it's going to be more expensive, but I have a few pieces from Rails and I can tell you they're great quality, totally worth it. This is something that I am hoping to purchase this year for myself. And then another polo sweater. This one came in several colors, but I was kind of drawn to this green. And so if you wanted that style, but maybe you didn't want to spend as much on the Rails, this one's Treasure and Bond and it's $39, so it's affordable. And I thought this green was just a really pretty fall color. All right, another high-end brand, but again, that's what this sale is about, to get some of those high-end brands on sale. This striped sweater, it totally caught my eye. I wasn't gonna list it because it's a little pricey, but if you guys are like me, this is when you like to save money on those things. And so I am going to purchase this one because everything about this whole styled look with the t-shirt, the jeans, the color of the jacket was totally my style. This is a relaxed turtleneck sweater. I have featured these in the sale every year. I own several of them. Again, they're always a very popular item all through the sale, but definitely with you guys. So if you can get your hands on one, I would definitely do. They just are so comfortable. They go with all kind of things. I listed the black one, which I normally do, but I think I have like a rust color. I think I have gray, black. Again, you can't go wrong with these sweaters. And then I listed this sweatshirt. I looked through all of the lounge and like sportswear, and I don't know, I just really wasn't loving a lot of things this year. However, I really did like this quarter zip sweatshirt, and I actually ended up listing the matching sweatpants too that I'll show you later, but I really like this. I'm gonna try to get the whole outfit. I just love the color. I'm a sucker for a sweatshirt in the fall and winter anyway. I thought this one was really pretty. So speaking of lounge, I thought I would pair up lounge and lingerie category this year. Usually I put lounge in the sweaters, but I had a few lingerie pieces that I thought are must-haves to talk about. So as far as the lounge, there's always the Nordstrom PJ set that I highly recommend. I'm going to get 2 more this year. Last year I bought that pink cropped version, which I love because it wasn't on my list, but when I was in store, my stylist brought it in and I tried it on. I was like, yep, because I have the full length version and the long sleeves in navy. So I'm hoping to get the black long sleeve this year. I really like this striped one in the cropped. And again, there's many colors and different patterns in both of these, so check out which one you might like. And then also the Barefoot Dream set. I thought last year's set was one of the best I'd seen in years. That was definitely my favorite. This one, from what I can tell, looks the exact same as last year. So I liked it in this pretty gray color. It was great. So a couple of bras and a pair of underwear. The bra that I have been wearing and loving, I wore this years ago and kind of went away from it and just purchased it again earlier this year at full price, I might add, which for full price is $74. Ouch, that's a lot for bra. So it's on sale for $48. It's a t-shirt bra. It's Natori. I really like the size. However, I find they run about a size, like a cup size small, so you might want to size up in the cup. And then this strapless bra, it's been a bestseller for years and years. This is another one that I had many years ago. I've worn a different one since, but I would like to have this one because it's a little more smoothing all over. So again, great brand with Nicole. And then this pair of underwear. So I had started hearing about these last year. And it was funny because when I had them on my wish list and my stylist was like, oh yeah, I own several of these. I picked this particular cut. It's the high waist. Because I have it in a couple of different styles and I like these the best. They have it in like a French cut, bikini, but I find those like ride up a little bit on me. So I like these, and these are great. You can wear them under like white pants because they're super thin. Now don't be alarmed, it does say one size fits all, and that may be part of the problem with me of the others riding up, just the cut of them. So you'll have to see what you like, but these are great because they're super thin. They go under the thinnest material that you can't see them, like if you want to wear them under your joggers or your leggings or whatever. These are great. So again, these were new to me last year and I'm picking up another pair this year, and I understand what all the hype is about. All right, denim and pants. High-end denim is definitely the #1 splurge worthy item in the wholesale. I mean, because you can get some high-end denim at a significant savings. I always try on a few every year. Sometimes I purchase, sometimes not, depending on how the cut fits me. But I'm gonna start out with my absolute favorite item year after year, and that is the Zella joggers. You guys probably get sick of me talking about them, but I found these a couple of years ago in the sale. Purchased them, have been talking about them ever since. They are a year-round bestseller for me because I wear them to travel in almost everywhere I go. I have 2 pair of black, I think 2 pair of blue. This year they have a new color. It's almost like an eggplant, a dark purple. I'm not going to pick that up because I don't think I would get much use out of that color. And then these Luxe Organic Cotton Terry Cargo Sweats. What a mouthful, right? I thought there was something about these I thought were really interesting. I love the cargo detail. However, I'm not sure if they would be too long on me, so I'm hoping to try them in store, but I just really liked the look of them, and I thought, you know, it's a different vibe than the joggers. All right, so speaking of joggers, when I talked about the matching quarter zip, this is the joggers that go with them. So a pretty neutral color would be a great airport outfit that you look a little more pulled together if you wear the whole set. I always find like a whole set kind of looks a little more elevated. And this is a great brand that's usually a little more pricey, so it's great if you can get it on sale. So these high waist ankle jeans, I think they have them in the sale every year, but I missed out last year, so I am hoping to try these on. This is usually a really good brand that I find fits me very well. It's the Pistola. So these black, they call them a slouch ankle pant. I'm not sure slouch why. Of course they're black, so trying to zoom in, you maybe don't get the best detail online that I'm missing, but this is a great brand, Eileen Fisher, which is usually very pricey. I am hoping to get these because I just thought they looked like a very nice casual pant that you could wear for travel, around. You could probably dress them up a little bit. I don't know. I just thought it's something you get a lot of use out of. So that's definitely on my wish list. These Levi high waist ankle jeans, I've featured these, I think almost every year. This is a little bit different wash this year. I have a lighter wash. Actually, I think I have 2 different washes, but the one I bought a couple of years ago was a lighter wash. Those were very popular. So if you want a new pair, AG always has some great jeans. This is my pick from AG that I'm hoping to try on. It is a wide leg cropped jean. Wide leg are very popular right now. And then I really liked these ones from Madewell. This is their kick out crop, which is a really popular style from them. And I just liked the washed kind of black. I find that is a great color every year that you get a lot of use out of. Mother denim is also great too. I was thinking some of the styles this year I didn't love. They might have had the one style they always have every year. I'll list those because I don't have them here on my list for some reason. I tried them on last year. Maybe the inseam or something was a little off, but if you love leather denim, this is definitely the time to pick those up. All right, dresses and skirts. There are always a couple of dresses that you guys just love every year that I pick. Sometimes I find a lot, sometimes not. This year I actually thought, you know, there was a decent amount. A couple of them are a little similar, and then, you know, as always, they always have a few styles that are kind of more of a transition, or they're actually summer. I have picked up some of those before, so they're great. So let's talk about that pleated faux leather skirt. I wanted to add this because these skirts were all over the place last fall and winter. I was able to get one from Nordstrom. It wasn't this brand, I don't think, but I loved it. I wore it with some black tights and a black sweater for like a Christmassy event, and a red coat. You guys may remember that from Instagram, but this is your chance to pick one up because I actually feel like they're very versatile. You could make them more edgy, more preppy. Again, wear them with some tights if that makes you feel more comfortable. It's a great look. This cargo midi skirt I thought was great because it reminded me of the one I purchased last year from Banana Republic, and it just gave me an idea of such a great way to wear it in the fall and winter. This one says it's denim, so it may be a little heavier than the one I have, but I just found it to be a really pretty look and something you can wear with all kind of things, like a tank top and a t-shirt now, and then pair it with some boots and a sweater in the fall. This double-breasted, like kind of blazer midi dress, I should say, I thought was really pretty. Again, if you're on lookout for something like that, that looks great. Would look great with a pair of black heeled boots. This dress was similar. This is a belted shirt dress. Again, it's a little bit similar, but it's more of a shirt dress, where that is definitely a blazer dress. Both of these caught my eye and I thought were very, very pretty if you are looking for something like that. Of course, there's been Farm Rio in the sale the last couple of years, so this was my Farm Rio pick because I have some similar styles like this from Farm Rio that I like. I thought these colors were really pretty. Then this Zella, this is a polo dress. Now, I looked at the description. It does not say if it has built-in shorts. I would hope so because most athletic dresses like this do. However, it didn't say. So that's my only wonder, is if it does, because I always find that helpful. But I just thought it was a really cute dress, something you could wear for tennis, pickleball, golf. There's always a faux leather dress in the sale every year that you guys go crazy for. I loved this one. So in years past, it's been a mini dress. This year, it's a midi dress, and I love the sleeve detail on this. The length, the color is always great. So this year's version is very pretty. And then this is a Faherty chambray mini dress. I actually bought one from Faherty a couple of years ago that was like a linen blend kind of blue dress. It went very quickly. So if this is something you like, a style, easygoing, I would pick this one up. And then this is from Rails. This actually caught my attention. I feel like I've seen this before. I wonder if I've ordered it. It could be new for the sale, but I feel like I've seen it. What I liked is the way they kind of styled it casual with sneakers. You could pull up the sleeves. I love the smocked waist on it. It just is one of those dresses you could kind of do a lot with, and I'm always on the hunt for a good white dress. And then this dress, there are always a few by this brand in the sale every year that are very pretty. I wasn't sure about this one, but then when I zoomed in on the pictures, I really liked the color combination. And this would look great with a pair of like cream color boots. You could probably wear it with black. It does have a tie waist, so it gives you a little bit of a room, but I thought it was actually really pretty the more I looked at it. As far as tops, I literally only found one because I was not going to go through the pages and pages of the same button-down shirts because to me they all looked the same, or they're just, I don't know, nothing caught my eye with the tops like at all. However, this silk blouse I had to mention because I believe it was 2 years ago. Yes, I tried on one. You guys may remember this and a pair of mother jeans. I thought, if you only got two things from sale, these two items, because they're very high-end brands. This one this year is navy. Oh, I'm a sucker for navy. I loved the one a couple years ago. I still talk about it. It's great. A lot of you guys picked it up. It is expensive. I mean, it's on sale for $245, but it was $380. So a great brand. But again, this is that print silk blouse. It is silk. You cannot go wrong with this, so I had to mention it. All right, let's get into shoes. there weren't too many for me this year, actually. And you know what's funny is this is usually a glimpse into what fall fashion's going to be, especially shoes. I feel like I didn't feel like any of the shoes looked any different than what's on trend now or what has been the last year. So I don't know if that's good and bad, you know, maybe both. The first are these New Balance. I've never seen these in the sale. These are very popular. I predict these are going to sell out very quickly. It's hard to find an all neutral, mostly white. They do look like they have a little bit maybe of like a beige color, but I know I've looked for these in the last few weeks because I just recently bought a new pair of On sneakers, and trying to find a neutral pair of sneakers, they're almost always sold out in sizes. I look like several retailers, so if you can get your hands on these, you'll save about $20 or so. So the On Clouds, I always recommend those. However, you never know what colors they're gonna have in the sale, so usually it's always a little bit of a funky color. So if you don't mind that though, I would pick them up because they're great shoes. I saw these heels and I was like, wow, I don't think I've ever seen Stuart Weitzman in the sale before. So this is a great discount, $4.75. They're on sale for $3.24. I chose the smaller heel and I just thought the neutral, the shoe, can't go wrong. So if you've been looking for these shoes or maybe had your eye on something like this. So these Adidas are in this brown color. I think they come in 2 colors in the sale, but this brown has totally caught my eye. I refrained from putting it in my wish list. However, I really like this color. It'd be great for fall. So I think I mentioned it before, but definitely start a wish list. Put everything you're even thinking about in there. That way you can check out when the sale goes live for you. The Rag & Bone sneakers, they have both pairs in a sale again this year. I have 2 pairs of the retro sneakers. They have a white pair. It's like a neutral creamy white this year. Those are really pretty. They fit great. I do size up half in those. And then the court sneakers, they do have a really pretty red. So if you are into colored sneakers, that red in the court sneaker is great. However, I just thought I would put up the neutral because, you know, it goes with everything. So accessories and bags, I actually was blown away at the nice handbags they had this year. So I plan on getting 2 of them and then deciding between the 2. But first off, I want to talk about the Michelle watch. They always have one in the sale this year. The last 2 years, they've also had the sport watch with the silicone strap. This year's version is this more rectangle. I actually have it in the round version, but I actually really like the rectangle, but I don't think they had that when I purchased mine. I think I got it last year on vacation, but I really like this year's version. Very just simple, sleek. I am not familiar with this brand. It said, I think that it is Nordstrom exclusive, but this bag came in, I know, white, maybe black. A lot of them came in like brown, black, and white, but I've been looking for something this color, and I like that it looks like you can adjust the strap and make it longer. So I'm definitely ordering this. And then the long shop tote, there's usually 1 or 2 in the sale every year. I cannot travel without mine. I always bring it with me. I have a navy. I think this year's colors were this like cognac color and a pink. And then this Coach bag, I thought this was pretty again. It came in the white, black, and brown. Very nice, simple silhouette. And then this Coach bag, this is the other one that I'm ordering. I've seen these in person. The leather is very nice on these, and I was actually kind of surprised to see this bag in the sale. It is a very nice looking bag. Again, at least came in black and brown, if not maybe another color. I'm gonna order the brown because again, that's what I'm looking for this year. The Rag & Bone hat, I highly recommend. I have one that I bought at another retailer when it went on sale a couple years ago, and it is definitely the hat that always goes with me on vacation. I just love it. I love the structure of it. It's great. So highly recommend that. I have bought some other ones from the sale before, and I like those too. It's just if you can save some money on a Rag & Bone hat, I would do it. The cashmere scarf is great. It always comes in a bunch of different colors. It's a travel staple, especially in the fall and winter. Would make a great gift. And then the sunglasses. They actually had some really great sunglasses this year. I had a hard time choosing. So I actually have 2 pair of Gucci, this cat eye, which I love. this square version, which is also really nice, and then this aviator style. I mean, great sunglass selection, I personally thought, this year. And I also want to say men's. I included men's last year the first time because my husband went with me to shop in store, and he actually got a lot of new like polo style shirts, golf shirts. I think I ordered him like a pair of pants. He got a pair of shoes. So I will list some of his favorites and the recommendations because I've gotten some of his dress shirts in years past and saved a great amount of money. Things like Travis Mathew are always in the sale. Peter Millar is a great brand to save on during the sale. So again, I'll list those below, but let's talk about beauty real quick. This MFK fragrance set, it is back again this year. If you didn't get it last year and you would like to try some, I highly recommend this. I bought this a couple of years ago and not in the sale. It was before it was in the sale. And then when I saw it last year in the sale for the first time, I was like, oh yes. To me, it is great because you get to try out a lot of different ones. You don't have to commit, and it's a great price, but they're still like a really decent size amount, and they're great to travel with. Chloe has been one of my recent perfume favorites. If you follow me on Instagram or the Like to Note app, you see I post kind of my seasonal favorites when they're on sale, date night, summer, fall. Chloe has been one of my staples recently, and I thought the set was really great. Of course, the Joe Malone gift set is in there every year. I like several from this. It's always a good buy to try out, see which ones you like. Gucci Guilty. This is also a favorite of mine, and I always list the specific ones because sometimes, you know, they have a little bit different variances, or it's the parfum, or, you know, not. But this set I thought was a really great price. That's to me always like a good date night perfume. I'm picking up the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush setting spray set again. These are 2 travel size, and I pick this up every year because these are great for travel. I use it every day, but again, this size is great. I thought these YSL lip oil duos were great. I've had these in years past, but I've been thinking about picking these up this year. I thought the colors looked pretty. The Armani Eyes on the Go set. I love this mascara, and I keep wanting to try this liquid eyeshadow, and I thought this color looked great. So this is a great set that I want to get. And then last year, the Bobbi Brown palette. I'm actually wearing that in combination with the MAC palette today, but that Bobbi Brown palette last year was so good. This year's looks a little bit different, maybe a little warmer, but I was really pleasantly surprised with last year. So if you didn't get that, you want to pick up this one. It looks pretty as well. I was really happy with the beauty last year. It was some of the best I'd seen. And this year's looks really good too. This Super Goop set, this is the Unseen sunscreen. This is my favorite. This is definitely my husband's personal favorite. I got this little stick last year, and it's great for just touch up like on your part or on your ears or whatever, but they usually have a couple of different ones. This is the one I like. And then the Estee Lauder. This is a jumbo size of the Advanced Night Repair. I'm getting this because this is a new to me product. I know it's been around for eons. This is a new to me product within this last year I started using. I would say within the last like 3 or 4 months. I'm telling you, I have noticed a lot of difference in my skin, just staying more texture with, you know, not as many breakouts, hydration. I use it every night before bed. I really like it. So this jumbo size is a steal. It's regular $245 for this size. It'll be on sale for $165. Always Barefoot Dreams blankets, the throws too. I bought one years ago. I love it, so I will link one below. But other than that, I really didn't see a lot in the home department. I will list the blog post as well. So talking about like when the sale dates are, when you can shop. If you're not familiar with Nordstrom Anniversary, I didn't want to go into a lot of it though, because most of you that are here watching this, you know all about it, and we didn't want to waste any time on that. So happy shopping. Let me know what you're going to get. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.